and gentlemen, because now the new cold paste comes with 50% more protein. Forget all your other savage meat-based indulgences. Cold paste is here to fill your gullet. Order now at Fingor retailers near you.
Good evening, fellow Anoxi. I am Commander Morn Zamel of the Anoxi PDF. I doubt that many of you know me. Frankly, it was my hope that many of you would never need to. I had wished to be our planet's silent guardian, a quiet custodian of its long and tenured history. Unfortunately, the events of the last few days have rendered that future extremely unlikely. It is with only the utmost reverence that I now find it my solemn duty to inform all of you that our Republic is at war. You all no doubt have questions, and rest assured, they will be answered in due time. However, before I can continue, I feel it only right to inform you, the loyal citizens of this republic, how we came to be in this calamitous situation. It all began several months ago, following some minor unrest in the Senate, but more importantly, the attempted assassination of Senator Padme Amidala of Naboo, one of the Senate's most respected members. This heinous act of violence, carried out in the heart of our republic's democracy, sent shockwaves through the gathered assembly. In response, a joint task force of Republic operatives and representatives of the Jedi Order was assembled to bring the criminals responsible to justice. They were dogged and determined in this endeavor, unwavering in their commitment to the safety and security of our republic. Sure enough, they found those responsible. Unfortunately, what they also discovered was far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. A trail of lies, credits, and even corpses, all leading back to one unthinkable and treacherous plot. A plot not to kill a single senator, but to in fact overthrow the entirety of this galaxy's democratically elected governance. A plot to replace it with a cabal of corporate masterminds dead set on stripping the rights and freedoms of this republic's citizens away from them. A plot in the name of power, profit, and greed. The names involved? They're not new. The Trade Federation, the Techno Union, the banking clans, hundreds of so-called separatist representatives spearheaded by the former Jedi Master and current Count Dooku of Sereno. What this group has conspired to do is no less than the greatest illegal act of our generation, and perhaps the greatest act of treason in our republic's history. They have in secret assembled a massive, never-before-seen droid military force with one objective: to conquer and pacify the known galaxy. Upon the uncovering of this plot earlier this cycle, an emergency session of the Senate was held. Our representatives took the only reasonable and acceptable option. They bestowed Supreme Chancellor Palpatine with emergency powers. And without wasting a moment's breath, our Chancellor used his newly bestowed power to authorize the creation of a Grand Army of the Republic to counter this growing separatist insurrection. Even now as we speak, a joint Jedi and Republic task force is engaged in fierce combat with separatist forces on the surface of Geonosis. The hope being to destroy this insurrection at its opening. However, despite our attempts to bring a swift end to this crisis, it would seem the rot has grown far beyond our ability to control. Even now, it would seem hundreds of worlds have declared open warfare on the government that has protected, fed, and served them for generations. The likelihood now being that we stand on the precipice of a galactic-scale civil war. It is for this reason that I, along with Senator Ramus and Headmaster Arlen, humbly beseech you, the proud people of Anaxis, to once again answer the call to arms and do as your ancestors have done for generations. Defend your republic. Guard our liberty, protect our freedom, and preserve our way of life. I and the other members of the APDF have already signed on to the cause, and will soon be added to this new Grand Army of the Republic. But against an enemy that can outnumber us on so many fronts, with death machines of all vile varietals, we will need more. Anyone can aid. Anyone can serve. Whether you work in the factories, till in the farms, or come straight from the hallowed halls of the Anaxis War College, I urge you all, join the fight. Do not allow this republic, which has stood for over 1,000 years, to be brought down on your watch. The road ahead of us is not an easy one. It is paved in blood and suffering. We will have to march to war, and I know not who will return. Truth be told, I have no words of comfort to offer. Nothing will be easy, but I can promise this: that if we stand together, united, we shall defend our republic and etch our names into the annals of history once more. We shall bring peace and prosperity back to this galaxy, if not for us, then for the generations that come after. We shall not go quietly. For as long as our desire for freedom and our faith in democracy holds, it matters not what territory our enemies claim. Our republic is not yet lost, and we shall fight on until it is whole again. Thank you all for your loyalty, and long live the Republic!